What the functions? I can do that. Hold my beer.
A few moments later.
Alright. Lines?
Check.
Quadratics?
Check.
Alright. Alright.
Advanced Functions 12 has taught me all the lines. Let me introduce them to you using all my rhymes. Y equals x, x greater than root x is also 2 to the x and absolute x. Reciprocal functions, you won't like it one bit. That was the last one, and now don't you forget it. Relations and their inverse, I'll teach it all, and just for just flip around the x and y and do it in reverse. Continuous functions, there's no holes of any size. If it breaks apart anywhere, then we call it a piecewise. X to the power of numbers greater than 3. Polynomial functions is all that you'll see. All of these lines can be even or odd. Depends if the dominant term's even or not. To factor these functions, you gotta use both theorems, both remainder and factor. You gotta remember them. X minus a is a factor only when if you sub in a as x and get 0 in return. A heads up on the sum and difference of cubes. The same old two formulas, don't act like it's new. Linear equations and inequalities, show it on the number line and know it like me. Polynomial equations and inequalities, y equals 0 is the line we're trying to see. Which points on that line causes positive and neg. See the errors in between, quit pulling on my leg.
You're not a grad if you don't know how to rad. Degrees to radians, it's not so bad. Pi over 180, conversions as of lately. These trigonometric functions are looking rather wavy. Circumference of the tire, the nail is getting higher. Wind's height half a meter, that's what we require. Remember Cass rule, it's the fuel to your fire. To solve these problems at a speed that will impress and inspire. Get out your formula sheet because you're gonna need it for this trig identity unit. And I'm telling you, all it really is right side, left side. Whichever one you use is up to you to decide. Don't forget derivations of negative to the equation minus negative y, just a positive in disguise. Got a big angle, split it into 2. Use addition formulas to get exact value. For trig equations, just factor like you normally would. Sub in a for the identities if you're misunderstood. Check the intervals of the equation. Well, you should list all possible answers, and now you're good. Just a quick little note on average rate of change. If you don't know them yet, you gotta be deranged. IROC is a line that lies upon the tangent. Remember, h is small, and it's really damn important.
Rational functions or equations on each other, there's a lot up ahead, so get a sip of water. The zeros are found inside the numerator, and asymptotes are factors of the denominator. The degree of the top equation is greater by 1. The asymptote here will be an oblique line. Rational functions and inequalities, move it all to one side and do it with glee. We still got functions that are logarithmic. All of these lines are just arithmetics. These lines are just the inverse of the exponentials. That was the last one, that is it, let's go.
Now that you know this course inside and out,
Taking it next year, hope it treats you well.
If you're feeling not swell on the verge of dropping out,
just remember the rap. Peace out.